Hey hosers, welcome back to Sean's GMC Garage. We got Bob up on the blocks here. We're gonna do, it's a Friday night, we're gonna do the sway bar, put the sway bar back in. We will look at the shocks, see how difficult those will be, but we will maybe start working on the front shocks too, switching them out. I got my steering wheel adapter. I'll throw that in at some point, whether that's on this part of the video or not. I don't know yet. We'll see how tonight goes and what we get up to. So I'll just get at it. Thanks for stopping by.
When I rolled up the door and the cold rolled in, shop light buzzing like an old-time hen, Bob up front with his chin in the air, two tired shocks and a stubborn stare. I said, all right, buddy, we'll take it slow. He said, you take it slow, I take you so. Rust on the boats like a winter coat, and every turn felt like a joke someone wrote. I hit 'em with oil, I hit 'em with hope. Breaker bar flexing like a circus rope. One bolt moved and I almost cheered. Then it froze up like it overheard me. I talked nice like, come on, be kind. But that bolt had a real back state of mind. And when it finally gave me a little spin, it gave it that same spin back again. Yeah, I'm working on Bob, just me and the night, trying to make old parts treat me right. Rust and laughter, sparks and song. It's a long way home, but we get along. Working on Bob and the radio's low. If it fights me hard, I love it more, you know. 'Cause every little fix is a little victory in this garage live history. Front shock bolts look like museum art. Do not touch from the very start. I leaned in close with my best tough face, but rust don't scare, it just takes up space. I pulled and prayed and I pulled some more till I invented words I've never used before. And I sat there thinking, here's the deal. Sometimes the tool is a cut-off wheel. So the grinder lit up and it started to sing that high-pitched tune of a sure thing. Sparks flew out like a fireworks show, and that rusty bolt said, well, all right, let go. One of them surrendered, one of them fought, one of them vanished like it never got caught. And I stood up smiling through a cloud of grit like, Bob, you're lucky I'm committed. Yeah, I'm working on Bob, just me and the night, trying to make old parts treat me right. Rust and laughter, sparks and song. There's a long way home, but we get along. Working on Bob and the radio's low. If it fights me hard, I love it more, you know. 'Cause every little fix is a little victory in this garage live history. thought this'll be easy like a fool might do, but the hub and the fit had opinions. See, like we don't do simple in this family. It was finicky, picky, it needed a tweak, a little trim, a little knout this week. So I played garage engineer, slow and steady, making close enough look real ready. Now here's the part where Bob found his voice, not with words but with a horn by choice. I touch one wire, honk, like a goose in a fight. I touch it again, honk, good night, good night. I'm hunched over the column trying to be calm, and Bob's just blasting like an air raid alarm. Neighbors peeking through the curtains like, dang. I'm like, don't worry folks, it's just art I'm making. Just me and the night, trying to make old parts treat me right. Rust and laughter, sparks and song. It's a long way home, but we get along. Working on Bob and the radio's low. If it fights me hard, I love it more, you know. 'Cause every little fix is a little victory in this garage life history. It just so spun it left, spun it right, nice and smooth flow. Horn went quiet like it lost its nerve, and I took that silence like I earned it, sir. Then I remembered that little strip of truth, that shift indicator, old school proof. It in with a confident grin, and it pointed at drive when I was in park again. I stared at it like it owed me rent, like, buddy, you got one job, where'd it went? I tried it once, then twice, then three, it kept lying right back to me. And that's when I looked at Doug out back, sitting there quiet like he knew the facts. I said, hey pal, don't take this wrong, but I'm borrowing yours to move along. Jealous mood. I robbed that indicator like a midnight thief, installed it quick like a moment's relief. And wouldn't you know it, click, and it
Okay, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Let's see, what did I do in this video? I took off the shocks, had to cut one bolt off, and I went to rob the bolt off of Doug, and one of them was worn out pretty bad. The other one was pretty rusty, but after removing the first one, I figured I was going to need bolts. So what I ended up doing was got an overnight Amazon delivery for bolts and nuts for those. So while I was waiting for those, I took the other one off, and then you see me fool around with the steering wheel. I had to monkey around with it, modify a couple things to make it work and keep the horn working correctly. It kept on wanting to go off all the time, so we removed a couple parts. I think it was a universal steering wheel, so I'm pretty sure I didn't need those parts. So yeah, and then so we got the shocks back on, everything's good, got this down. I left the key on overnight, so I gotta charge the battery up, and I think I'm gonna take this thing for a rip tomorrow. Can't think of anything else to do, and then I will also come up with what's the next plan of attack for this. Might do some interior. I've got a couple ideas for exhaust yet, but we'll see where that one takes us. But that's it for now. Thanks. Oh yeah, my little gear shift indicator didn't work out so good. The printing, the 3D printed part worked out okay, but my little cable to go to the shifter, what I had done is I took a fishing leader and soldered it to the little clip that goes on the steering column, and that the leader broke. So not the greatest. So it's another part I robbed off of Doug. We'll worry about finding a replacement when that rolls around. They look like they're $50 from some online store, but like I said, I'll worry about that when that time comes.